Hi there, this is lesson 12. It's all about prepositions. A preposition relates a noun or pronoun to some other part of the sentence. You've probably seen sentences that show direction or placement, like in number 1, the softball rolled under a bush. It answers the question, where did it go? It went under the bush. And the word under is a preposition. So we're going to be looking at how they work in a sentence to make our writing stronger by showing placement, direction, and conditions under which the action in the sentence takes place. So unfortunately, this lesson book kind of gets off to a weird start. You see common prepositions here. There's 4 columns of words, but there are a lot. In fact, there are 15 blanks. The place you get the words from are on the next page. It's a word search. So I'm going to ask that you do take the time, do the word search, find the 15 words in the grid, and place them in this list here. So I'm going to show you the grid, and you'll pause it, and you'll have to go back and forth. I really apologize. The fact that they're alphabetical should help you, and when we review it as a class, you can check your work. Here's the grid that you're going to be using to fill in the blank on the previous page. For activity 2, I do want you to do all 10 of these. You're just going to simply write a preposition that works on the blank provided. Pause your screen, and we're going to go on to activity 3 when you're done. Okay, this is activity 3. Activity 3 shows you that sometimes a word, as we know, can be used in more than one way. So they're looking at a prepositional, they're looking at a word that is used, and they want you to determine, is it used as a preposition or as an adverb? So do these 10 exercises, pausing your screen, and then I'm going to meet you on activity 4 with a little pre-lesson beforehand. Okay, the little lesson that we have before is something called the object of the preposition. So when we have a preposition, the word that follows is called the object. So in the sentence that you see here, it says the Nyan family lives across town. Your preposition is, of course, across, and the word town, which follows, is called the object of the preposition. Activity 4 asks you to do little, scavenger hunt here. You want to underline the preposition and then determine what is the object. That is going to be underlined twice. The preposition gets 1 underline, the object gets twice. So letter A of your sample says, in spite of the heat, Coach Fellows told us to run laps. In spite of is our preposition. Remember, it can be more than one word. And the heat is the object of the preposition. Therefore, it gets 2 underlines. I've just revealed all 10. So you're going to be doing these 10 in activity 4, pausing your screen and joining me on activity 5. So activity 5 is about finding prepositional phrases. And the prepositional phrase is defined at the top of your screen as being a group of words that begins with a preposition and then ends with this object of the preposition. We can call the whole thing a prepositional phrase. You see some really good examples here, and they are italicized in the sample sentences. Our work in activity 5 is to read this passage here, 3 paragraphs, and you're going to go through and find the prepositional phrases. There are 16, so for activity 5, you need to number your page 1 to 16 and simply list them, and we will review this in class when we go through this lesson together. So pausing your screen, having a list of 16, and adding them to your list. We are going to go on to activity 6 when you're done. Okay, activity 6, you're going to be doing 10 of these. They want you to underline each prepositional phrase. In other words, writing out the prepositional phrase. And if there's more than one object, be sure to include that too. So letter A says, Hector wants to buy the surfboard in the corner of the display case. There are two phrases there that are underlined. And letter B is a compound object. Look, it says, I need money for a ball, bat, and glove. So all of those get underlined. So here are all 10 for activity 6. And when you're done, I will see you on activity 7. Activity 7 wants you to rewrite each sentence, making its meaning more precise by adding one or more prepositional phrases. Now, answers can vary, but I do want you to write out the 1 through 10 even. So therefore, only do 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Just adding more prepositional phrases to make your writing a little bit more effective. There's 2, 4, 6, and 8, and here's 10. The last activity I'm going to show right now is activity 8. You want to make sure in your writing you do not end a sentence or a question with a preposition. You're really supposed to put that in the body of your sentence. So taking a look at the samples, A says, whom did you speak to? Really, we want to have that to tucked before the word whom. In other words, we want it to say, to whom did you speak? Letter B, where are these ants coming from? You say, from where are these ants coming? It sounds odd, but it's actually proper standard written English. So I'd like you to do 1 through 5, as you see here in your notebooks, and this ends the lesson 12 on prepositions.